Well, we're the accordion group. Hey, y'all. I'm Kristen. This is...
I'm Lloyd.
I'm Zach.
I'm Nick.
We set out to emulate an accordion instead of having to push the valve in and out. Instead, you can avoid that and just use electronics, which we've done here with these buttons. And the idea is you can play it while still making the volume swell up and down, so you can get really expressive play like you would in an accordion without the physical blowing of the bellows.
This is the right hand over here. You're going to put your arm inside like this. And then you have 13 momentary switch buttons. And that's for the keys of the piano. You can play the melody. So you have from low C to high C right here. And then you have 2 octave buttons, which allow you to go up an octave or down an octave as you please. The left hand has 5 buttons, which have, they allow you to play the lower 5th, the root, the 3rd, the 5th, or the whole chord if you want. And you're allowed to pick which chord you want to play by using the foot pedal. So you can choose a C chord, an F chord, a G chord, an A minor, or an E minor chord. We have 3 sliders which allow you to change the amplitude, the envelope, and the filter frequency. And down here we have 4 buttons which allow you to select either the right or the left bowl, and then you can choose the next button over to the right and change which channel you play on the different bowls. And it allows you to change which I guess sound you get. Also on the right bowls we have rotary encoders, which allow you to change the velocity of the note. Also, you can rotate this lower, the bottom potentiometer too.
Changes what?
The mod wheel.
So yeah, there's a lot of wiring, but we have to be very organized, label a lot of stuff, because we have 29 buttons and 6 analogs. They're all hooked up to a breadboard, which goes to the Arduino.
So we have our Arduino patch, we have our left hand and our right hand patch, we have our controller patch, and then they're all just sent to node outs, or controller outs, in the case of the controllers. This patch takes data from the Arduino and sends it out to, it sends it out through these little integer bytes, which are then unpacked into further 1s and 0s.
Our recent patch was basically it's 14 channels. Each channel, every 2 channels is a copy of, so channel 2 is a copy of channel 1, channel 4 is a copy of channel 3. That's just how the Max patch read it. We have an accordion for the first set. We have a monster bell, which is basically bells but with a very eerie sound to it. We have a harp, which sounded pretty much just like a harp. There's the female vocals, which work pretty well. We have a violin, then we have a clarinet, and a hip-hop lead, which are all the different sounds.
I think one thing that might have been nice to do is maybe get rid of this middle box so that somehow we can manipulate some kind of parameter with changing the distance between these two. Like maybe we could have IR sensors that tell how far apart they are, and we could change, I don't know, pitch that way or pitch bend or something like that. That might have been cool. Also, it might have been cool to do some, I don't know, kind of if you lift it up above this certain point, it does an octave jump or something like that. That might have been cool. I just think this middle box kind of limited us a lot, so it might have been nice to kind of free ourselves from that and manipulate more with different gestures.
That's basically the future project. You would get rid of the entire middle stand object and just have 2 bowls that you can move independently of a middle box.
So then how would you measure the rotation of the bowl?
You just rotate with an accelerometer.